Welcome.
Welcome.
We are back here, which is now Video Game Stack Ocarina of Time. I think this is technically episode 8 now. I am still joined by my lovely guest, Mark Bewley.
How y'all doing?
We had a little technical difficulties while trying to publish the other video, so we're just going straight into this one. After Mark has used the restroom like 3 more times. Alright, I'm not 100. As you can see, Mark, the entire world is like now destroyed.
Is that from Ganondorf?
Did
Ganondorf.
you just mix Gandalf and Ganondorf?
Wait, who's Ganondorf then?
No, Gandalf is the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Alright, I know what to do, I'm not 100. I think I know where to go from here. Like, I know where to go from here. I can't remember which one, if it's like required that I do one thing first, but I'm pretty sure I do have to do this thing first. I have to go get the hook shot. Oh, you get to watch me do the hook shot thing where it's like I have to like do like follow this guy through this weird like underground graveyard obstacle course thing. And I have to do that to get this hook shot thing. And it should be fairly not too difficult, but it can be a little, testy coals. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. One thing you notice, I never spent the time getting in one of the big shields, the Hyrulean shields, when I was little, so I still don't have a shield now. Which that's a very quote unquote noob thing to, not have a shield, but I guess I technically don't need one now, right at this moment.
Does your bag only carry 99 rupees?
Yeah, you can get bigger bags, but that requires you to do like side mission stuff, which I just don't have time for. So, and I don't think there'll ever be a time where I'll need like more than like 99 rupees. So,
yeah.
I like how they just put a question mark. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Now I'm gonna follow this guy.
It's kind of creepy.
I know. Oh, he throws fire down. It's not trying to hurt. No. Oh, it does hurt. He's not. I don't think he's trying to hurt you. I think he's kind of like, hey, I went this way. My hands are kind of greasy from that Philly cheesesteak I ate, and that just adds on to the level of difficulty because the analog stick on the N64 is very mushy, and I think he went this way. I think I wouldn't put money on me getting this the first time, but I think it'll probably only take like 2 or 3 times if it takes multiple times. And after this, we head to the Forest Temple, which is the first of the grown-up temples. Oh, don't hit that fire.
So is there any purpose to have this guy in...
This guy, he's just very bored, so he made an obstacle course just... Oh, I got it. Okay, that was a lot easier than I remember. I guess he's just like, well, I got nothing better to do. And this guy when you're a kid, he is the, what do they call it, like the gravekeeper or whatever. I don't really, I know my mind's slipping on what that real name of it. That might be the real name. But yeah. And now that he's dead, he just spends his time here doing this. I feel kind of bad for him just because this is his one treasure and I just kind of show up and take it from him, but I left the NBA game on the TV in case Mark gets bored while doing this. You can always watch some exciting NBA action.
It's currently Miami Heat against the Atlanta Hawks, and well, I'm not a really big NBA fan. Neither is Dean, but
yeah,
it's there.
Yeah, it's there. It's beer minded. I can't. The volume's not up, so I can't hear myself playing the ocarina. So, when I play songs, it just has to be purely from memory of pushing buttons. But now we have the hook shot. I think once you leave, what I'll probably do. Oh no! Actually, I don't. I can get back up. Actually, no, I don't think I can get back up. Once you leave, what I'll probably do is I'll probably do like play it off. No, I don't. I can't get back up. I'll probably do a thing where I play it without recording. I'll probably do stuff like get a bigger bomb or rupee bag and whatnot. So that way I have that stuff, but I don't have to like succumb my few viewers to watching me do that stuff. Here, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get a shield now. I don't know if you noticed this, but like on my first video that I put out, I have like 3 times as more views as I do all my other videos.
Yeah, I did notice that.
And I think that's because people are like, "Oh, this might be good," and then like, no.
Well, when things are labeled like number 1, I think they get more views automatically. Because if you're gonna look at something, you look at something like the first.
Yeah, I'm saying that. I think a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is the first of the series. I'm gonna check this out," and then afterwards they're like, "I don't think I'm gonna check out any more episodes. That wasn't very good."
Are you saying like it got more views? Like
it got more views because people didn't know what they were getting into,
yeah.
And then after that, they're just like, "I can do without that." But I got a shield. I don't know if you saw that.
Woo.
You go, Tracy McGrady. Water.
I need some of that.
Yeah. Alright, Mark is exiting to go get some more water and possibly use the restroom for a 6th time. That's not an exaggeration. Mark! Alright, Mark's making the dogs bark. I'm sorry if you all can hear that. We need to soundproof my room.
When I first got here, his dogs, I thought there was like 5 or 6 of his dogs. They were all trying to bark at me or something. They were attacking me.
Well, you made the mistake. You walked in and to some amazement they weren't barking, and then you reached down and tried to pet them, and they went ballistic.
I have that effect on people.
Remember when you tried to turn that girl on by farting on her?
I still think it worked.
Wait, what was the girl's name?
Bridget.
Oh, yeah. Is your sister... I don't want to... Alright, is your sister friends with...
Yes.
Alright. Like, how good of friends are they?
They used to be best friends, but now they don't really see each other anymore. I don't know why. So they're still pretty good friends.
This is really hard for me right now, Mark, because what you do in the real game is you listen for like music, and it's like you follow the music to find the right path.
Yeah, I remember this.
And yeah, so like I can't hear the music though, so I'm kind of just winging it.
Didn't you have like this one hint, like
yeah,
I did. Light?
I did, and yeah, it kind of works. This guy. Get a job. Oh, and then the people, the little kids who are in this little village or whatever, they're not necessarily kids. They never grow up. So I'm missing several songs, which I should probably get. Ah, crap! I never got a Epona song. That's another thing I'll do. That Epona song will help me get the horse, which I guess that's not really that big of a thing, but
Can you name your horse?
No, the horse's name is always Epona.
If you could, you should name it Hole.
Buttonhole. Wow. The humor of the video game stack. No. That's not why. Oh, that melody. Saria plays that song all the time. Do you know Saria? That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember. Most of my voices are kind of like the same ones. I'll try to work on that. Yeah, this one. Banana, banana, na 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 na. That's not even the song that's playing right now, but I got that song stuck in my head.
So, since you're older, do you go through places that you've been before?
Yeah, you can go to places you've been before.
Like, there's, like, things you have to find?
It's the same world, it's just that, like, things have changed a lot, and...
Okay.
There's a lot of areas which you can get to now that you couldn't before. Here, this is gonna be pretty creepy. There are these huge, like... I don't even know what they are. These guys. Oh shit! Oh no! I thought I could sneak up on them. I mean, I was just playing Batman Arkham City, and I'm used to like sneaking up behind people and silently taking them down.
Yeah. That game was actually rated as good as Skyrim. I'd never played before.
Arkham City?
Yeah.
No, I think it got a better rating.
Oh really?
Well, on Game Informer.
I was looking at IGN. I think it had the same.
I don't like IGN as much. I don't know why. I've really grown. Excuse me. I've really grown to like the people at Game Informer.
Uh-huh.
I trust their reviews more, and they gave Arkham City a 10 out of 10, which I find. It's hard to say games are perfect, but if there was a game this year, I think to give a 10, I think it would be Arkham City.
So you think it's better than Skyrim?
It's like I want to say that it's difficult to because I think Skyrim means more to me because of I liked Oblivion so much and everything. But yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot. I probably think like it's weird because you also have to consider Portal for like best game of this year.
Really?
And, yeah, Portal 2. I mean.
Well, that price went down fast though. Like it was $60 when it first came out, and then it like went down really fast.
What's the price of Portal 2 now?
I think it was about $30 like 2 months ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, like it came out this year. The thing is, though, it came out in like April.
Yeah.
So like it's hard. It's weird to consider those types of games as a game of the year when it's like you haven't played them in so long. But
what rating did it get?
Portal 2, I think it got like a 9.5 or so.
Really?
Actually, it might have gotten a 10. If you want to look through those Game Informer stacks, you might be able to find the review, but I don't think it got a 10. I think it got a 9.5. But Skyrim, I was trying to think not necessarily of what I think was my favorite, not necessarily what I thought was the best game of the year or what my favorite game of the year was, but I was trying to think of like what game I had the most fun with.
Yeah. And
if I went by like what game I had the most fun with, it was honestly probably Rayman Origins. Because it's a really good game. I think it got like a 9 or at least should have gotten like a 9.5.
Is that on Xbox 360?
Yeah. Right there. It's like a 2D platformer. And I think for me, it just came out at the right time because I really needed something like different and bright and vibrant and like a platformer. It was just something really nice. It was really nice change of theme for me.
It kind of looks like a comic book layout.
I mean, like it's like 2D. It's like 2D platformer.
Oh yeah, yeah. Have you ever played the game? I'm not sure if it's called this. Like, I'm gonna mess it up. It's like Virtual Joe or something like
Oh, Virtua Joe. I've
that. I'm not sure if that's the right.
no, it's is it Beautiful Joe? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played it. I wanted to. For some reason, I always saw advertisements for it, and I wanted to a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever got
I
it.
played it on GameCube a lot. It was really fun. I don't remember too much about it, but it was definitely like that. It had that same setup.
Yeah, Rayman Origins was a lot of fun, and also it was in terms of like being completionist of it, like collecting everything. It was like the perfect. I think it's like the perfect balance of difficulty and just length. It wasn't like too difficult. It wasn't like impossible to get everything in the game, but at the same time, like you know, it didn't. It wasn't like really easy, and I spent a lot of time with it, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Kentucky game last night?
Some of it.
How you only watched some of that game? That's like the big. Besides like the North Carolina game.
I mean, I saw most of it. I was on my iPod a lot.
Where were you last night?
I was at my house.
You should have gone to like B-dubs with me and Brooks and Chase and Jared.
I don't really know Jordan that much. Or you said Chase and Jared?
Yeah, Jared Rondinelli.
Oh, I didn't know you all were going to get together.
I didn't know I was going to like 20 minutes till game time because I thought me, Eric Archer, and Josh Bynum were going to Hooters, and then last minute that kind of got canceled.
Oh.
And then we ended up, and then I called, and then Brooks, Jared, and Chase I called them, and they're at B-dubs.
Oh, I should have called. Yeah, I just didn't initiate anything.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Alright. I think there's a key in this room, so, you know, with these temples, there might actually be times where I actually might be forced to start cutting stuff, because even though I'm pretty familiar with these temples, like, they're a lot bigger, and I guess I haven't played them as much as the small ones, because as a kid, you know, I'd probably play like the small temples, and then once I got to the bigger ones, I'd start over because I know how to do them.
Yeah.
So like, even though I know them fairly well, I could probably get lost in them to an extent. So I might be like forced to start like cutting stuff if I like start spending too much time in them.
What do you mean cutting stuff?
Like if in the video like I spend like a lot of time like running in circles, I'll like just take that part of the video out.
Oh, okay. Like if you're not sure what you're supposed to do next.
Yeah, like so like if I don't make any progress at all, you know.
Look how many rupees you have.
I just farted.
Once again, another classy moment of the video game stack.
A 69 joke and then a fart reference.
I see you have Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata is one of my favorite 360 games. It's kind of the same thing with Rayman Origins, where it's like so different than all the other games I have that when I play it, it's so refreshing to play that I view it very highly.
I'm not familiar with it. Like, what do you do?
I don't know if I want to go into it. It's like it's actually a pretty deep like strategy game,
Really?
but it's at the same time, or like to an extent, but the strategy is farming pinatas.
Is
So-
it like a little kid's like a?
It's like here's the thing, like it has like the appearance and theme of like a kid's game,
Uh-huh.
but it's like if you were a kid, like there's almost no way which you could actually play the game correctly because it's pretty complicated. And like everybody I know like our age who's like giving it a chance, like me and Joe and like my friend Pasty who've like tried the game, all like enjoy it, you know.
Yeah. You've actually mentioned Pasty before in these videos.
Yeah, I can't remember if Pasty was the friend or not who liked it too, but I don't think he's been watching this videos.
Not to be confused with Pasty Nate, who graduated from Manual, I think.
Actually, Pasty, my friend got his name from, like, because my brother told me to, like, because my brother was kind of friends with Pasty Nate, not really, but kind of. And my brother told me I should nickname one of my friends Pasty. So that kind of just happened. I was in like 7th grade. I didn't know what I was doing. I think I might die. I'm gonna die here. I'm just gonna tell you now. I'm gonna die.
So
This is fairly difficult, and I don't have a fairy. And unless there's like a fairy in one of those jars, yep, just died. God darn it!
So now are you going back to the start? Or?
No, I go back to the start of the temple, which isn't very far, luckily.
Yeah. Okay.
See, like, if I keep doing this a lot in like different temples, I'll probably have to cut that out, you know. What?
You always talk about cutting things out, but you never do. One thing I didn't really like about these games is like when you do die, you have to do the same thing over and over again. Which, if a level is really hard, that would get kind of tiring.
Yeah, over time, games have gotten. Oh, I'm going into this fight with 2 hearts. I don't know what I'm doing right now. That's another thing I'm probably gonna have to do once this episode is over. Is like go get a, oh, there's a fairy. Is probably go like get a bottle. I think there's the fairy. Get that fairy. Get that fairy. Get that fairy. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Alright, I don't think I got it. Gosh! This is not very professional on my part.
What would you say your percent chance of winning this would be?
30. Ah! We still have 8 minutes left in this video. I'm just feeling I'm not going to be able to get like past this part without like a fairy in a bottle. So, but back to what we were talking about before we got in that skeleton fight. Video games have gotten progressively easier when it comes to giving you checkpoints and whatnot.
That's true.
And this kind of falls in between. This wasn't too bad.
I think partly because I played like the little I played the Game Boy game as a kid, and it's when you're a kid it was a lot harder because, well, you were a little kid, so
Yeah.
you had to start over a lot more than if I was playing it now.
Yeah, like 10-year-old Dean was a lot more retarded than I am now. Get the fairy. God. Alright. Chances of me winning this, I'd say 50%. I think I could use DQ nuts to stun them.
It's a slingshot.
No, you can't use a slingshot when you're older. It's like the little nuts or whatever. Here, let me. Yeah. No, I can't. Never mind. Like, you can just block it. This is very tedious. Ah, and that slash just kills. Alright, I got one.
Oh,
Oh my gosh! Oh. God damn it, just die! Die! Ha! Die! Die! Yes! Yes! That got really tense. This better be something. Alright. Alright, we're only at the 26-minute mark. 26-minute mark. But I think we're going to go ahead and end it here before we go any deeper in this temple. Because I obviously need to do some stuff. So, once again, I would like to thank Mark Bewley for joining me on these few episodes.
Thanks for having me.
I'm sure you all have enjoyed him. And by you all, I mean Mark. So, Mark, I hope you have enjoyed having yourself on this episode.
I have. Hey, but you can't forget about the guy in Idaho, though.
Yes, the guy in Idaho who is listening, probably. All right, then. Well, thank you all for watching. Mark, thank you for joining me. I'll see you all later.